You could tell even when we came around there, the passion that everybody has for the work that you do. It shows.
Daniel Burke, Lois, I'm going to introduce Lois Burke. We live in the Mansfield area, and we heard about you guys online, and I don't know whether there's many people outside that are looking for rear entry ramps, but there's not a lot of them in the state, and everybody refers us to Freedom. So that's why we ended up coming here. We have a garage, we have limited amount of space, so we couldn't use the side entrance because we wouldn't be able to fold it out. And what I like about the rear one is that I can drive it right up in there and just walk out the back and come around. Because if we had on the side and she wasn't home, I wouldn't be able to get in the car, because I wouldn't be able to get up the ramp and get to the front. So that's why we wanted to come in that way. We had a ramp on the back of our car, and it wasn't automatic, it was manual, and it was very heavy for her to pick up because they showed people putting it down and putting up, like this one lady was doing it all by herself like it's real easy. It was not, because if you can't move with your knees, you can't move forward enough to get it up to lock it in. So it was a pain. So I needed something that would make me mobile, where I'm not just sitting around. I mean, I can go from here to 10 feet and then I've got to sit down. So I was looking for something that I could load up and unload my scooter and be able to go somewhere. What I appreciated meeting Ed and coming here was the fact that you had so many different varieties of vehicles here. And one of my hard thing is I can't get up with my knees to get in, so I had to find a vehicle that I could get into. And Ed was nice enough to go around and show us the Hondas and the Chevys and all these different vehicles to see which one I was able to get in. Well, like I said, when we had the ramp on our old car, it was very difficult for Lois to do it because it was heavy to put down. And we needed one that was automatic and easier to get in and out. What it means to me is, like I was explaining before, anytime we would go shopping, go somewhere, I sat in the car for 3 hours while she went shopping, until she came back, because I wasn't able to get out and just get on a scooter and go somewhere, or I'd have to park and go into a store that had a scooter, but a lot of them don't have them available. So it made it very easy for me that I'm looking forward to be able to go into shopping and go and do different things with her that I wasn't able to do before. First thing I think we're going to be doing is, where our daughter's coming out today, in fact she's on her way with her daughter, and her husband wasn't able to drive, and so I would drive from Washington, and I wanted to be able to have Lois drive back with us. She had company, and I would follow her back in, so that's probably going to be the first trip we're going to be is going that way. I was very happy. Ed would send me pictures. Like the first time we got our first picture from him, I was expecting just the rear seat to be out, and that's all you'd be working on. And he sends me this picture, and there's nothing in the inside of the car, and I went, I didn't expect that at all. It was pretty shocking. But then he kept me updated every 2 weeks or so. I would say, any updates, you have any new pictures? And he would go out and show me, this is in there now, that's in there now. The more I saw stuff going back in, the happier I got.
And your workers, you can tell that it's more than a job, that they put themselves into what they're doing, and we really appreciate that.
When we first came, we thought it was just going to be a small business. And we came, we saw all these van stuff outside. This is a huge place. I said, no wonder everybody comes here.